Hey guys, Anthony Pietrobono here, online coach, personal trainer, and university student. For today's video, we're going to talk about what category you should compete in. So I'm going to cover men's physique, classic physique, and men's bodybuilding. And then for the women, I'm going to cover bikini, figure, and physique. Not going to touch on women's bodybuilding because that category is very rare. You don't see many competitors ever actually compete in women's bodybuilding because of the muscularity. Most women actually just end up competing in women's physique because that still requires extreme muscularity. So we'll dive right into the video and go over each category and what the judges are looking for in each. Okay, so for men's physique, they're looking for that beach body look. So they're actually judging your hair, face, skin tone. They're actually judging these things like a beauty pageant, right? So they're taking that in consideration with the stage presence. So, are you showing the smile? Are you looking like you're having fun on stage? So the stage presence, the hair, all the skin tone, everything, that actually plays in a role. So if you're a good looking person, then you'll want to compete possibly in men's physique over the other categories. They're also really looking for that small waist. You want to have good ab genetics. So you want to have blocky, well-developed abs, but have a small waist with that. Also have a good V-taper, so they want to have wide lats with good capped delts. So they're looking for that shoulder to waist ratio. They want the shoulders to be much wider than your waist. So to have that, you're going to have a very nice V-taper with well-developed lats, capped delts, small waist, very good ab genetics, very developed and symmetrical, and they actually don't want you to be too shredded or too vascular. They don't want you to be looking very grainy or have some crazy striations. They want a nice full, soft, hard look, but no vascularity and no graininess. So they're a little easier on the conditioning than the other categories. Now for classic physique, they're still looking for that genetically small waist. They want you to have that small waist. However, this is where they're looking for greater conditioning. They want you to be much more conditioned than the men's physique category. Not to mention, they want you to have bigger arms. So you want to have big, well-developed biceps and triceps. You want to have a nice, full, round, developed chest, upper chest, mid chest, low chest, looking for much more muscle mass than the men's physique category. Again, you're going to want to have that same V-taper, the wide lats, and since your legs are showing, they're actually looking for nice quad sweeps. So you want to have thick quad sweeps. The quad sweep is actually the outer portion of your quads. They want that to be nice and developed. So you don't want you to have skinny legs in these black classic physique shorts, right? So that's a key thing. They want the quad sweep. They want much more muscularity and greater conditioning. Now for bodybuilding, they want every single muscle to be well developed. They're looking at your adductors, abductors, they're looking at your hip flexors, the way they tie into your quads. They're looking at the chest tie into your delt. They're looking at hamstring tie into your glutes. You need well developed glutes and conditioned glutes to be on stage in bodybuilding. So bodybuilding, they're not looking for the men's physique look and everything. They're looking for hard graininess, fullness, vascularity even. They're actually judging vascularity. They want every single muscle to be well developed and proportionate and symmetrical. So they want every muscle to be fully developed but proportionate to one another. That's a key thing in bodybuilding. So if you feel you have a really balanced physique, you have every single muscle group well developed, calves, everything, forearms, every single muscle group well developed, bodybuilding might be for you. So that's what you want to look into. Now for women's bikini, they're really looking for well-developed glutes, and they actually want you to have that bikini body. So, you picture, same thing, women on the beach with a nice body. They want that beach body look with well-developed glutes. And they actually want thinner legs. So they don't want you to have, these blocky developed quads or hamstrings. They want them to kind of be slimmed down, but they want these big glutes, well-developed glutes to go with it, and they're huge on the stage presence. So they really mark you depending on how you walk. You actually do like a model walk. They judge you on how you walk. They judge you on your hair, your makeup, your face, your beauty, your skin, how your skin looks, if it looks healthy. It's an overall kind of like a beauty pageant, they want to call it, just like how people call the men's physique a beauty pageant, except these categories you still need to have such a vigorous contest prep to actually compete in. So to call it a beauty pageant is kind of like a disgrace. You can't really call it a beauty pageant because of the work it requires to actually step on stage with that level of conditioning still. But in the bikini category, they're actually not looking for very well developed muscle, and they will mark you down if you have well-developed muscles. They'll also mark you down if you have any vascularity, if you're looking too hard. So they want you to have that softer look, not super conditioned, and well-developed glutes. Now for women's figure, the judges are actually looking for well-developed lats and delts. They want to see that V taper, and they actually want you to have a little bit more muscularity than the bikini competitors, right? And they're looking for greater conditioning than the bikini competitors. It's good to look hard but feminine. They want you to look hard but feminine. Nothing, still no crazy striations, but they want you to have a little bit more muscularity than the bikini division, and they're not judging you as much on the walk, the specific walk, and the stage presence. Still judging you, just not as much compared to the bikini. Now for women's physique, this is where they're looking for a large amount of muscularity. They want to see that muscularity. They want to see the separation from your muscles. They're looking for striations even. Not really vascularity, but they want to see that hard, grainy look. They're really judging you hard on your conditioning. They want to see that symmetry. You know, women's physique is all about having more muscle mass and seeing that, you know, even the chest to delt tie-in. They're going to check out how your chest ties into your delt to see if your chest is actually developed, right? Like, have you been pressing as a woman? A lot of women neglect their pressing and their chest movements because they don't think they need it. And that's right, you know, in bikini and even figure, you don't need much chest development or pec development, but in physique, you really need that pec development. You need all your muscles to tie in. They're looking for the quads, they're looking for hamstrings, glutes, they're looking for all that muscularity. They're really judging muscularity. So if you're a woman and you know you have a full, complete physique, you really have that hard, grainy look, you can achieve that symmetry and actually pull it all off and have a nice flow nicely, then physique will be for you. You know, basically it goes, you know, if you're too big, then you won't be going into figure or bikini. You'll obviously fall into the physique category if you have a large amount of muscle mass. If you have less muscle mass, you'll go to figure, but if you still have some, right? And if you have even less muscle mass, then you go to bikini. Again, the posing is totally different in all of them, and I won't even go into detail in this video on the posing for each. So, you know, if you can pull off that sassiness and that sassy walk and you're a girl, then bikini may be for you. Or if you have the actual bikini body shape, you know, you have the waist, you have the wide hips, nice developed glutes, then you'll go for bikini, right? So those are all the categories that the judges are looking for, and what kind of muscles you need to be developed, and what kind of presence you need to bring, or what kind of look you need for each of these roles and each of these categories. So figure out which category works best for you, and actually also go search in YouTube the poses for each and see which poses you'd have more fun on stage, because that's what it's about. Which poses would you rather hit, and which stage presence would you rather bring to the stage? You know, some people don't want to pull off, you know, the stage presence of bikini, but they prefer to just, you know, stand there with, you know, physique and show off their muscle and show off their muscularity. It depends what works best for you. Also keep in mind, bikini you're wearing heels, but in physique you're flat foot. You're not wearing any heels on stage in women's physique. So again, figure out what is going to work best for you. Now you know what the judges are looking for in each category, so you can fit your body type and your style into each of these categories, and then go from there. Check out the posing and choose which posing you want to hit. So that's going to conclude the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys found some value from this and actually learned a thing or two about each category and what they're looking for. So yeah, now you know what the judge is looking for. Get out there, choose your categories, and start competing. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. Feel free to subscribe for more vlogs and more informative bodybuilding content like this. You know, my job is to help make your contest preps easier and teach you guys everything you need to know about contest prep. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.